What is going on, everybody? So we are down here today at the lake on this beautiful Saturday, and I've got all three of my boats. So we're going to split this up over a few segments. Got plenty of batteries charged. We're going to first run the Cheetah, and I believe we're probably just going to stick 4S in it. I've got a new setup here I wanted to try. I went ahead and went back to the Octora 447s, but what we're going to be trying today, oh look at that, I didn't tighten my breakaway, need to do that. This is a brand new SpeedMaster rudder setup. It's not like the TFL. I didn't like the TFL, but also got a bigger 30 kilogram servo, so I got that all mounted in. Had to actually cut the tray a little bit to get that to fit. Got it wire tied down and then zip tied down because that thing's got a whole lot of torque, and I felt like maybe this boat was under a lot of load with as far as the rudder's concerned. So we're gonna see how good the cooling does on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it all wired up, and batteries in there strapped down, and we're gonna give it a run on 4S. We're gonna be running the 6200 SRD packs. I've yet to run the SRD packs in this boat. Now, prior to this, if you caught the other video, we got 68 miles an hour on 4S, and that was with the Gens Ace bashing packs. So those are 120C, these are 250C. But that was also with an 1816 ABC prop. I had better luck with the X 447s just because I think it kept down on the temperatures, helped acceleration, stuff like that. So this isn't more based on speed today. This is me to basically check the cooling of the SpeedMaster rudder to see how good the flow is coming out the side. But I'm gonna go ahead and get it all buttoned up and get it out on the water. All right, let's see if I need to make any adjustments. It was actually smooth earlier, but then the wind picked up and the amount of boats that were coming in, it really messed with the chop. Yeah, it's really rough out here. Oh wow, the cooling is so good even at slow speeds. At that speed right there, it's about as good as it was at high speed with the other rudder. I've got it actually trimmed up a little. I've only got about 0.3 degrees negative. The last run I had 1.8 degrees negative. Just wanted to go up. I think I need to go back down. But wow, the cooling is so much better. I can't really give it any more gas. The weather is not conducive to it in this location. Let's see, I've done 41 miles an hour. I actually came out here today because they were going to bring the nursing home down to another location, and I went down there and they did it yesterday, not today. So when I went down there and talked to, there were two people still down there at the gazebo at another location, and she said that they would enjoy that, and I got her phone number to where we can plan and we can schedule a time where I can bring all of my boats down there and let all of the people who are in the retirement home come down there and enjoy them. So that was actually the reason why I had all my boats today. I was gonna go do that, but all right, let's go ahead and bring it in, and I'm gonna lower the strut and see if that'll actually help with some of the handling. All right, we made some trim adjustments. We only got 43 miles an hour. Granted, it's not the best conditions, but we're out here just to test it anyway. So let's get it back in the water and see if it handles any better. Still fun. Oh, is it upside down? Oh, it's upside down. All right, well, that did not go as planned, or nowhere near like as much as I liked. Look at that, brand new SpeedMaster Rudder, bent at a 45-degree angle. I wondered about that when I got it, based on how thin it was up here. I just didn't know if it was going to be able to withstand it, and it didn't. I cut it the exact same length as the stock rudder. The stock rudder, the issue was it actually tweaked the bracket. So the bracket on the TFL was thin. On this, actually bent the rudder. And that really wasn't that bad of a crash. You know, it flipped over and spun around, but I'm gonna have to figure out something else to do, you know, with a setup like this. I don't know if I can bend that back straight without it tweaking over or not, but that just kind of hurt my feelings. But we got 54 miles an hour. Let's see. Yeah, see, 54 miles an hour. So that kind of sucks. You gotta buy a new blade that fast. I'm gonna try my best to like heat it up and slowly straighten it. It may crack. I'm not sure. So got it open. Let's check the ESC temp. 110 at the base. Okay, motor temp. That's just 95. Back of it, 95. Yeah, so it's doing its job. It's doing its job. 110 on that. Batteries 100. 97. It's so funny how this bank runs hotter. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Okay, well, I'm gonna take this rudder off and see if I can straighten it. Well, when there's a will, there's a way. So I went ahead and I'm utilizing the gap inside the picnic table here, and kind of using it as a press. It's not really straightening it out in a massive way, but I wanted to get some subtlety. I didn't want to just snap it off. Honestly, I'm surprised it didn't snap, but typically aluminum, when you bend it one way, you bend it back, it's gonna crease and it's gonna bend and it's gonna break. So looks like I'm gonna have to buy a few of these things. I might see if they sell multiple different types, and I'll buy like 3 different types just to see, you know, what they got. But I'm gonna sit here and bend on it and see if I can get it. It's slowly coming. It's slowly coming. I've still got a little bit of crook in it, but I'm getting it. I'm getting it. And luckily, I'm trying to get it right there to where I'm bending it back right where it bent. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm surprised at how good I got this. All right, so here's the blade. Took me about 10 minutes. It's not that bad. So we go that way. Go that way. It's got a slight little variation right there and there. But and then if we look right here, we've got a small little squiggle like right there. But other than that, I've actually got it pretty damn good. I think it's functional. Not ideal, but I can't complain with how that turned out. You can see right there, see how it's got that small little shimmy in it right there. That's it. I put it in the crack of the table, slowly tapped it back, and putting pressure on it, nice and easy. And then the head of it was twisted, so I stuck the blade through it and my adjustable wrench here, and I twisted it, and I got it pretty damn good. So I'm gonna put it back on the boat. All right, so I got to put the rudder all back on it. Luckily, we can still run this thing because I've got so many batteries. So I'm going to change up the game plan today since the conditions are not really great. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to try these. I bought 2 sets here, 42 16s. So I brought a forward and reverse, and then I've got the 45 14 2 blades. So we're going to run these 2 blades on 6S, and we're going to run these 3 blades next on 4S, just to see. Cool. Now I've got these props on there. I've got my big giant prop spacers on them because there's the prop shafts right there just so damn small. I don't have the metal spacers, so I have to use my little nylon spacers. Got those from Ace Hardware. But I've got the 4S Gens Ace packs in here. Luckily, I can reuse my tape. I Windexed the hull and got all the fingerprints off of it. And then when I peel the tape off, I can just stick it back to it. So we're good to go. Let's go ahead and put it back in the water and see how these props do. Well, let's see how it goes with the bent rudder. It may be more helpful. Wow, those props are so much faster with less throttle input. And it doesn't pick up the nose. Doesn't pick up the nose nearly as much.
Model speed, 33 miles per hour.
It's a good rudder. I mean, it handles great. It just, I need to learn how to drive this thing. Yeah, these props are where it's at. I'm only giving it like 40% throttle input, which is crazy. Handles, it turns on a dime. Okay, let's go ahead, open it up. Check the temp. That was actually a pretty long run, to be completely honest. 113. It was probably 123 realistically, because it's been, 3 or 4 minutes since I stopped. Battery 105. Let's see if this is 107. Wow, 113. Motor's 100. Yeah, the motors just don't get hot. The motors have excellent cooling. It's the cooling jacket on this that's no good. So I see I've got 4 screws here. I think I'm going to take these cooling jackets off and see if I can fabricate something different. Or, I don't know. Try to fabricate something different there. But I'll be completely honest. These props do really well. Very, very happy with them. And I'm also very satisfied with the rudder blade. Even though I bent it, it turned out pretty good. You know, I don't know if it's even noticeable on screen. Right here, it's got a small push this way, maybe about half of the width of the blade. But honestly, it didn't affect the performance or the handling of the boat, so that's pretty good. All right, let's go ahead and check voltage. 3.83, right on the money. First time I've ever actually been able to run them down. Every time they've shut off at 3.9 or 3.95. But I was a little bit more delicate this go round. I don't know, let's see what speed we got. 43. So with the wind and the conditions and everything, it's not conducive to go above 45 miles an hour. But I'm gonna try the 45-14 two blades, and I've got the 6S packs that I have to discharge, so we're gonna run it regardless, and we'll just see what happens. I've got the 4400 roaring top batteries in there. These are 70Cs 6S. I know we don't need 6S, but I got to drain the batteries regardless. 45-14 CNC props. 45-14. I've yet to run them on this, so that's why I'm doing it. I just want to see how it handles. It's been smooth out here pretty much for the last 20 minutes, so hopefully it'll remain smooth. If y'all see how smooth it is? I don't have any wind, so need to get my steering adjusted. Smaller props are a lot more predictable. Here comes the wind again.
Model speed 21 miles per hour.
Yeah, it's just too rough out here. It's not bad. I know the kids are enjoying it over there. She's flying. Let's see, 47. I just want to bring it in. I'm going to lower the strut down 1 degree, and we'll just go from there. Because right now I've already got it, I think 0.8 degrees down. We'll go to 1.8. I went from 1.5 degrees negative to 2.3 degrees negative. Now I can't variate that number because the table's not level, but I can use the 1.5 as my constant and go down to 2.3, which is what, 0.8 of a degree. So that's what we'll see. We'll give it a little bit more negative. I think it handles better, y'all. Not lifting as much. This way is into the wind, but coming back the other way, I don't get as much lift. Let's see. Oh, what do we do? 52, not bad. way.
Receiver battery 5.9.
All right, 57, not bad. And it's more controllable now. I actually like these. 45-14s ain't bad. It's probably not too hard on the ESCs, not too hard on the motor. I'm literally just giving it like 30% throttle. There's no sense in going any more than that. I'll do 2 more laps and bring it in. I don't want to exhaust. I have the LVC on these ESCs turned off.
Receiver battery 5.9.
All right, that was a good run. 57 miles an hour. Another video's got to be running long on y'all, but I just wanted to we'll see here. 115 on that pack, 119 on that pack, 130 on the ESC here, 137, 135 on that one. We should get higher motor temps this go around. 108. 106. And I think the battery or the wires were pretty hot. Yeah, the wires are 120. Ooh, yeah, 157. God, that cat pack is hot, boy. Holy crap. 175 degrees on a cat pack. Maybe need some bigger, better cat packs. Okay, 57 mile an hour ain't bad. I'm not even able to give it over about 30 to 40, maybe 50% throttle at the best. At the best. Let's go ahead and check these batteries. 3.7473, that's good. Didn't want them to go any lower than that, which is perfect. But I finally was able to run them down for the first time. That's pretty cool. So, turned out great, other than we bent the rudder, but you know, you got to break stuff to know what you got to replace, to know what you need to do different. What's crazy is over here on the Impulse, this is the SpeedMaster Rudder. I've crashed this boat a dozen times, and I've never tweaked that rudder at all. And then I do it on the catamaran one time, and it's just crazy. I don't know if this has got more strength than how it's designed or what. I may buy one of these and just see. All right, cool. Well, that's gonna be it for today's video. It's kind of getting long. It took me 3 hours to shoot all this. I don't know how long it is for y'all. Roughly they're about 19 to 22 minutes long, but 3 hours is how long it takes. But not the most ideal conditions. I wasn't supposed to come here today, but it's what I have access to right now. So I charged a lot of batteries, and I just needed to run them. So I'm just down here having fun, and the kids are enjoying it. So thank y'all for watching. See y'all on the next one. Peace.